So today we're going to be making a very unique bottle opener using recycled skateboards. Go!
My name is, excuse me. My name is Paik, and I make things out of recycled skateboards. This used to be my room, and I used to sleep here. And I started gathering materials, actually recycled materials. A lot of the walls here, everything is picked up from this plywood factory that they can't use anymore. The reason why I started out using a recycled skateboard is because there's a huge community of skateboarding here in Los Angeles, and there were many skateboards that were being thrown away, and I found an artist named Hiroshi who makes really cool sculptures out of them, and it looked really nice, and so I wanted to get into that.
Well, who's that?
So this is Toby. Kind of named the brand after him. I call him Toby Woby. Yeah, it's Toby. Say hi.
I'll be learning Ben's wood laminating technique to achieve this colorful pattern or bottle opener that I saw on his Instagram.
First step.
We're gonna take the grip tape off and just let the sun do its thing. And after a good 10 minutes, separate the grip tape from the skateboard. You get a dowel, fold it over, and then when you're done, take it out.
Yeah, that's faster and that's way more satisfying.
Yeah, don't cut your fingers.
Get in there. I'm not even gonna look over to my left. One satisfying pull, right? Oh shit, grab the dowel. I mean, it's not bad.
Not bad,
It's
right?
like, you know, I got most of it off.
Yeah.
So, now we do that about 60 more times.
Yeah. Good?
Safety.
You wanna do the cut?
Yeah. All right, so you set right at the nose. It's down, it's flat. Not bad, yeah. And then this side.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
This is it.
Angle grinder.
What's an angle grinder?
So an angle grinder, correct me if I'm wrong, is a grinder that you can work at an angle. I know that's very self-explanatory, but that's like what most power tools are. Like when you hear a drill, you're like, it's a thing that drills.
All that sand is gonna go straight to you.
Safety first. Here we go.
Okay, that was Ray's way of doing it. Let me show you how to do it. Is that a little better?
It's a little better.
A little faster?
A little faster. Just a little bit of glue. Use a brush. Take another piece.
So this is a hydraulic press. Puts out about 12 tons. Now I put this just to give even pressure all the way across. Go at it. Go slowly. Make sure it's not moving.
Kind of crazy that you could see the colors run on the glue. It's a glue skateboard sandwich.
What's the name of this device?
Press. Yeah.
Once again, straight to the point.
Press it back. So you're holding it like this, and you're just, that's all it is.
Cool.
2 more passes. Okay.
So you can see that like this side's like super soft now, like pretty evened out.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a little bit of thicker piece, and we're also gonna cut a very thin veneer. All right, here we have it. What this does is it's gonna just spin, and then this motor is gonna just keep feeding it. Let's try this.
see it took off that like the marks that were there earlier. What's crazy is like you could barely see anything in between each layer of skateboard right now. And there's like, you can't even tell that there was glue there. Like this itself is a really nice thing already. More glue.
More glue. We're gonna use one of those, one of the veneers, and we're gonna just keep stacking it up about 6 inches.
What was that? What was the arm thing?
This is my tattoo, just a little reference. Gives me a little bit of estimate when I'm working, so I don't have to bust out a ruler or a tape measure every time. Let's take these outside and glue that up.
More glue.
More glue.
So you spend like half your day just gluing stuff.
Yeah.
Either gluing or sanding.
I'm either gluing or sanding or chopping things up. After you have that glue up and you cut it into tiny veneers, you're gonna get something like this kind of pattern. The veneer itself is pretty weak, but having this piece that only goes this way, if you glue these things together, it usually stabilizes it. I cut into final trim. Essentially, these two things glue up, and this is what it looks like.
It's like there's so much in this right now.
So 2 magnets on top, 1 on the bottom on the middle. And so when you do end up having a bottle cap after you open it, it just catches it.
That's pretty cool.
We have to glue up a backing board, which is a cork board. So you're not gonna get any scratches on your fridge, you're not gonna get scratches on your wall. This is a router upside down right now. This is probably one of the most underrated tools that you could get injured on. When it spins, you're just gonna slowly put the edge on top and just slowly push it like this. Ooh. Put your finger on top, yeah. Yep.
So you can see that the edges are a little bit more cornered off so that you have like that slight angle. And overall, it just puts the piece together.
So let's sand this from 100 grit to 120 to 150. And so when people do actually say, I love sanding, no, you probably haven't worked more than 1 or 2 projects.
You made like one thing,
yeah,
and you're like, it's so fun, I love doing this, I'm gonna do it again.
Nope.
I love sanding.
Says the guy behind the camera, not sanding anything down. So we're gloving up right now. We are using a Danish oil.
This one you just wipe it on and wipe it off. The purpose of finish is to bring out all the colors as well as protect the wood.
Like if you see right now, it's kind of like dull, light orange, but once you add the finish to it, it brings it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
See, like the cool thing about this is even though these were cut from the same piece of wood, they're still pretty different. Like
It's like a snowflake.
exactly, like you're not gonna get the exact same pattern repeated in any other piece of wood. It's a one-of-a-kind little piece.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Thanks
glad
for being here. Yeah.
that I was able to make this and that I have all my fingers and I didn't destroy any of your equipment.
Yeah.
And we're walking away with a really cool piece of art and I could open my bottles with it.
Yeah, it's good for popping bottles.
What would be your crazy dream project?
I'll build a house. I build a house out of skateboards.